We definitely think a rod is bad. We came here to clean up the shop a little bit, and if she fires, I just want you guys to hear this. She won't hold an idle, and we definitely got some bottom end damage.
Good morning, Uni! How are you? Oh, you're getting so big! Uni, come! Sit! Good girl! And my favorite one, 360! Oh. Alright, let's go. We got a lot going on today. And the thing I love most about Phoenix is the fact that even with 1200 horsepower, she is still my daily. Sorry, neighbors. Here's the thing. I have the Bronco as a daily. I'll soon have the Subaru as a daily, and I'll also soon have the Ferrari 458 as a daily. Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to getting the new Z06 whenever it comes out. So, do I really need the C8 as a daily? I need your guys' opinions on this because I'm thinking we just gut this car, new engine, new transmission, full standalone, full frickin' race car. Let's put this in the 6s or the 7s. What do you guys think? Comment below. In the meantime, let's see if we can find out where this boost leak is coming from. This smoke machine has been the greatest investment so far. One of those purchases, less than $100, that I would highly recommend for anyone who has a shop. We are able to find a boost leak. We had these two lines through the boost controller swapped. We actually marked it, so now that'll never happen again, which makes sense why we were throwing more boost at it, and we just weren't seeing any more boost because it was a massive leak. Now, let's pull the engine out of Trader. Let's see if we can figure out what exactly we blew. We're thinking rods, but we don't 100% know exactly what is going on. It sounds like marbles inside of the engine, which is never a good thing.
Wendy, I lost my marbles.
But you know, this engine wasn't built for boost. We sent her anyways. There was valve float on the dyno. We said, we just want to drive her once before we pull the engine. We knew we were going to have to do this. So at least we had fun before having to do this.
Might have hurt something in the valve train, which was already hurt.
Could have been timing too. Maybe something in the front cover went out.
Maybe. We're gonna find out.
I think it turned a rod into a seesaw.
I'm fairly convinced, but I'm also curious what the valve train looks like.
That's the first thing we're probably gonna look at, so yeah. Let's get to work. Just gotta keep reminding ourselves that we're gonna completely rebuild the bottom end no matter what. Because we want more horsepower. Whether you're single, married, or just in it for self-love, Harry's has got you covered to keep you shaved, clean, and feeling good. Harry's prioritizes simple quality craftsmanship that gives you only what you need. Leave the gimmicks to the other guys who use them to charge you more for less. Their blades hold up. Guys who've tried their latest say their 8th shave is as sharp as their first. Harry's has the highest customer satisfaction in the shaving industry, but this set is still a no-risk trial. If you don't like your shave, it's on them. And because Harry's insists that you shouldn't have to choose between a great shave and a fair price, they just give you both. Refill blades start as low as $2. New Harry's customers get their starter set, which includes a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover. It's a $13 value, all for just $3. There's never been a better time to try Harry's. Go to harrys.com/Amelia to get their starter set for just $3. It is a 100% satisfaction guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. Thank you, Harry's, for sponsoring today's episode. Now, let's get back to the video.
You know what the difference between a doctor and an auto mechanic is? Our problems come back to haunt us.
She did do a sick burnout, though. Well, let's hope this oil doesn't look like the Corvettes. Here are a list of the things we are not looking for. Metal shavings, coolant in the oil. Can you think of anything else?
We just want oil.
Yeah.
Pure oil.
That's pretty good.
I don't see no metal. Oh, I see metal on that though.
Oh, fuck.
That's not good.
Oh, like it looks pretty good. There's a clunk of metal on this magnetic drain blower. That's not good. That's not good. The oil looks good though. Looks a little dirty, but it looks good. That's a lot of metal. Look at all this tire rubber from the burnout. This is literally part of the tire. All right, this is what we're going to do. The first 10 people as of this very second who buy merch off of the website, hartfordltd.com, will be personally shipped tire tread from Trader's very first burnout. Let's go, baby. How low you want to go?
Almost all the way down.
We'll keep going. And... okay. I was gonna crush the bucket.
Do what?
Nothing.
You were gonna crush the bucket, make a big mess?
No.
See, I don't trust you.
Hey!
Wow.
All right, she's out. Didn't hit the gym today. Just hoist an engine. Yeah, today's arm day.
You are pumping iron.
Literally pumping iron right now. So it would appear that we've exceeded the torque rating on the clutch. We're literally missing pieces of the pucks here, and here, and here, and here.
Could it have been that really big burnout?
No, it couldn't possibly have been the burnout. All right, we're almost there to see exactly what those metal shavings were. Let me put this down and take a look. Well, I don't see metal inside the valve cover.
I don't see a broken one.
I definitely don't see a broken one, but there's smaller ones on the inside of that too.
Yeah.
No, everything looks great. All right, let's see behind door number 2, shall we? Everything is looking good up here. So maybe it is just a rod. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep digging. So right now we're just taking apart the valve train so that we can remove the heads to look inside the block and look at the heads. See where those metal shavings were coming from.
All apart.
Yeah, if we're planning to rebuild the bottom end, do different pistons, rods, change the compression ratio for a boost, and put a girdle on it, which is what these blocks, I guess, need, not to shit the crank out of them. We're gonna need to take it all apart anyways.
This is your first true, like, real American motor?
I mean, yeah, I've never had to disassemble a valve train that had rocker girdles.
Yeah, it's because you're doing LS stuff and all that weird shit, you know.
Is this, rocker girdles are a Ford thing? That's a highly built anything thing.
Rocker arm girdles?
Yeah.
No, that's like early 80s thing.
Really?
Yeah. More earlier stuff. Because LS's use pedestal mount.
Oh!
Yeah, that's
There's the copper. Is that copper? Yeah. Oh, look at all the metal shavings in here.
Alright, start pulling the lifters out.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. No way.
Way.
Look at all those metal shavings in here.
It's not good, right?
No, that's not good. You don't want metal shavings in your engine. We just keep getting deeper and deeper, just keeps getting worse and worse. See, the problem is, I ain't got no gas in it. Sandy had a hunch at the track that it was bearing. We were hoping it was rod, but it did sound like marbles. There's definitely something circulating in here that shouldn't have been. The lifters have a little bit of scoring on them. Look at this one, you can really see some scoring right there. But what we're thinking is that's just because there was obviously metal shavings inside the engine, so it was getting damaged that way, and the problem's actually deeper.
Yep, there's our bad rod bearing. Yep. That's the cylinder head. That's a piston hitting the top of the cylinder head.
All right, let's see door number 2.
Survey says.
Oh, this is a good witness mark here.
Yeah.
The good thing is it doesn't look like the valves are making contact. Well, we will flip her over.
Yeah,
we'll take the
mess.
oil pan off, make a huge mess. Oh, well, and it starts now. We'll take a look under here. We'll take off the rod caps. We'll take a look at the bearings and push some pistons through. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at this piece.
Yeah, that one's smoked.
Look at this piece.
Heat on that thing.
You heard that clunk when I went back in the oil pan.
Yeah, that's not even half of it. One of these does not look like the rest.
Look at the metal in the pickup tube.
Good thing it's.
No freaking way. Look at this.
This
Look
your
at that
first blown up
piece.
engine?
I've never blown an engine up like this.
Oh.
This is literally a chunk of the bearing. Dude, there's metal shavings everywhere inside of this engine right now. First 20 orders, I don't know what we're including. It may be some tire from Trader. It may be some bearing material. It may even be a piston or a rod. Hell, you know what? For the first whatever orders of amount of things I have pieces for, I will include in all of the merchandise. We're gonna take the burnt one out first. Look, there's literally a chunk in the side of it missing. Oh my God, that's a piece of metal wedged in there. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah, donezo.
The rods seem good. They seem straight. So we didn't bend any rods. We just purely spun rod bearings. All of them.
That one was still intact
Oh,
somewhat.
look at that. That's some scoring right there.
Yeah. Give me some emery cloth. We'll just put bearings in it. Send it.
Well, that's a blown motor if I've ever seen one.
It's okay. I got you, Sandy.
Damn. So we didn't bend a rod. That was just the rod slapping on the crank and then also the piston making contact with the head. But we found the issue. We'll probably have to send the crank out and get that resurfaced. And in the meantime, we're gonna be building a new engine. One to our specs.
I'm surprised it spun a bearing.
Yeah, honestly, me too.
It might have just been worn out.
They probably were. I mean, this was a used race engine that we didn't, you know, go through.
Oh, we went through it. We had the pan off of it. We looked at it. We said, yep.
Yep, that's a motor.
Yep,
an
it's
engine.
there.
So we're gonna make really high horsepower, really high revving big block now.
Yes.
9 grand, 40 pounds of boost, 3,000 horsepower.
Send it.
Yeah, it might live.
Not to be rude, eating with food in my mouth. It's been a very long day. So now we know what's going on with the Mustang engine. It looks like we did in fact spin a rod bearing. We knew the car was built for NA, it wasn't built for boost. It had a high compression ratio. We also knew we had valve float, so we knew at the end of the day this wasn't gonna hold. We said that at the dyno, we knew we had to rebuild it because it wasn't good, but we decided to take it to the drag strip anyway so that we can run her and at least have a good time with her, and we did. The goal is to go from 11-to-1 compression ratio down to an 8.5, so we need to find some deeper dish pistons in order to do that. Everything is back ordered, and you need custom pistons for this engine. So I'm hoping we can find something. I'm talking to Brent over at PFI Speed right now. He's trying to help us source something. Once we can figure that out, we'll get the Mustang back together, but overall, I'm hopeful. We finally figured out the trigger issue we were having on Tomato. So she runs and drives, and I'm going to be driving her home tonight. This is officially my daily. She does need an alignment. Later, Sandy. Oh, I love this car. I'm so excited to start driving her. Hello, four-banger. Yo, she starts right up. Oh, I've missed the sound. Oh, I've missed Subaru so much. I didn't think I'd get so much joy out of driving this car right now. This is unbelievable. She's probably a whole 350 horsepower, but in a little car like this, it's fun. Made it home, had to show you on the likes. It's getting a little dark, but I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. There is some LS Fest merch as well as some car care available at HartfordLT.com. And remember, we'll include some of Trader's contraband in probably the first 20 orders. Alrighty, crew. We out here with love. Bye!
I didn't come into this earth to run 9s.